everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's tutorial we are going to make the custom pencil wraps and this is just to go along with the Crayola box tutorial that I did. So if you want to see how I make that, stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go up to create, and then you're going to go to custom size, and for this we're going to change the units to inches. It's going to be 1 inch by 6.3. Now I'm using a pre-sharpened pencil, so I ended up changing the dimensions slightly to 1.1 by 6.3 to make sure I had enough to cover the entire pencil. Okay, and now we're going to just start customizing and making it match the Crayola box that we already made. Okay, so we are going to go back and use the Crayola box as our reference. So here we have the background, and you just click the 3 dots, go to info, and you'll want to get the pink, purple, and blue gradient background. Okay, once you have that, you're just going to copy and paste it onto your pencil template. Alright, next we want to go back and grab this purple glitter type background we have here. Here's the name of it. So we're just going to copy that as well and put it into our pencil design. Alright, now we're going to reposition it, and I'm going to increase the size here so we can kind of see where everything needs to go. Okay, so for this part of the video I'm going to speed it up since I'm going to be copying a lot of the elements from the Crayola design over to our pencil design. Now I want to blend this image. I've already done the bottom portion so that you don't see that line as well, so I'm going to do that to the top. So for that you're just going to go to image blender, you're going to click this one here, linear, and then you're going to blend it. You can add extra elements. For example, I'll add this white sparkle. It's a pro feature, but I'll show you what it looks like. There you go. So again, you can just place that anywhere just to add something extra. If you want to reposition it, you'll just click on the image, then select the 3 dots, go to layer, show layers, and then from there you can move this to move it around, and then you can also resize it. But this is the image. So I am going to show you what it looks like once it's printed out. Okay, so now it's time for me to print it. I'm going to go up to share, go to download, and then I'm going to change this to PDF print. Now that I have it, I'm going to go up to my printer. I'm going to choose the printer that I'm going to print on. Now, if your printer gives you the option to choose glossy paper, that's what you want to choose. Mine does it when it has a PDF print, but I found that this is the best selection for me to use is the PDF print, so that I can get the sizes that I want. Otherwise, most times it'll print out on the full 8.5 by 11, and I don't want that. So again, if you can choose glossy paper, because you're going to use the glossy self-adhesive, and then I changed the scale to custom so that it'll keep my custom size, which is the 1 by 6.3 inches. Okay, you'll see here that I'm using the Pen and Gear pre-sharpened pencils, and then I have my actual printout from the printer. Now I wanted to mention that although I was not able to select glossy paper on the printer settings on my computer, I was able to select glossy paper on the printer itself. So make sure that you choose that option on the printer directly. Alright, so the next thing you want to do is just cut out the design, and as I mentioned before, I did have to increase the size to about 1.1 by 6.3 because I wanted to make sure that I had enough to cover all the way around the pencil. Alright, so once you get that cut out, you'll want to make sure that you line it up to the very top of the pencil where the silver part meets the wooden part, and then just smooth it down and then go all the way around the pencil. Just make sure that you don't have any pockets on there that may bubble up on you. Alright, and I just did the exact same thing with the Crayola box. I just cut it out and was very careful when placing it on the box itself. Now, one thing to note about this self-adhesive paper is that once you stick it on the item, it is very difficult to pull it off. So make sure that you're taking your time and you line it up as best as you can. Well, alright, that concludes this tutorial. I hope you found it very helpful. And if you would like to get this free template for both the pencil cover as well as the Crayola box, just go to my Instagram page, send me a direct message. Again, you can just say pen and Crayola and I'll send them both to you. Alright, thanks for watching. Until next time.